and in focus is global trade. New updates from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer, the two looking to wrap up a second day of talks with China in Madrid, Spain. With the latest, here's Bloomberg's Tyler Kendall. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, John. So the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent telling reporters in Madrid that President Trump, Chinese President Xi Jinping will wrap up the final details when it comes to a deal on TikTok. And it really is just in the nick of time. Wednesday is an important date around here for a few different reasons, but it is also the deadline for a deal on TikTok. So this likely means that President Trump is going to extend it a little bit further so that they can get the implementation underway. Now, we're still waiting for what this deal is going to look like. But I'll point out that we had reported earlier this year that the U.S. was aiming for a new U.S.-based version of TikTok owned and operated by a majority of American investors, and that the goal was to have ByteDance's holdings reduced below 20%. As we wait for these details, one thing is going to be for sure. We're going to be looking for what those data user security guarantees are going to look like, because at the heart of this really does cap off at this point a years-long battle after we saw U.S. lawmakers pass this law banning TikTok over these national security concerns. We know the White House has been deeply involved in this after really flipping President Trump's position. Used to be against this, but since we've heard him really talk about, John, the appeal of young voters on this platform, and that seems to help spur this along.
Tyler Kendall with the latest down in Washington, D.C. Tyler, thank you.